second round of the Formula 4 Championship sees the drivers preparing to race at Oulton Broad. After a disastrous accident in the second heat at Chasewater, local driver Roy Spalding has the opportunity to make good. Although he'll undoubtedly have to do business with this man, David Giggins, who is looking increasingly threatening in the new Humphreys Mitsui Yamaha.
Big race of the day. He's holding the 3. Now he's holding the 2. The 1 goes up. The flag. The start flag is up. Here we go. Now then, who's got away? Goodwin was left. Bernard has started quickly. Peachman is away. Peachman lifts off. Martin Smith is right there. Giggins is there. Spalding is there. Spalding had to back off. Giggins went right across the front of him. Peachman is the leader. Peachman is clear at the top. It's Giggins on the inside. Peachman on the outside. Caird turned in third. Ian Burnett turned fourth. They're all round. They're all on the way back down towards us. And Peachman on this side. Giggins. And look at Jeff Goodwin. My goodness, Jeff Goodwin has slashed his way past. Goodwin went past Jerry Peachman like he was going backwards. And Caird racing. Jeff Goodwin. Jerry Peachman in second, gone back to second. Giggins is the leader then. And Jeff Goodwin came down this side like he was on rails. Ian Bernard dropping back. Martin Smith catching him. Les Lydiard comes in 6th place. 7th is Carl Kinder. 8th, James Peverell. Then Roy Spalding comes next. But the man of the moment, Dave Giggins, the odds-on favourite. 2nd is Jerry Peachman. 3rd is Jeff Goodwin. 2nd is Jeff Goodwin with the 2-to-1 steering, but he can't turn. But Goodwin. Peachman goes round inside Goodwin. Ian Burnett dropping back. Les Lydiard coming through. Martin Smith, Carl Kinder, James Peverell, then Roy Spalding. And the big race is for 2nd place. Jeff Goodwin and Jerry Peachman. Jerry Peachman is still, he's dropping back a little bit. Peachman for the Max Strong side at Casper and Vauxhall vehicles. And we've lost one. We almost lost one at the top, but now Peachman's back in 2nd. Jeff Goodwin. And what a race these two are having. Round that turn, boy. Peachman on the inside for Max Sider. Castrol. Caird on, they lift off together. And my goodness, Peachman is pushing it. But Goodwin is still there. Jeff Goodwin still in 3rd place. 4th is Ian Burnett, dropping back just a little. We're on lap number 3. 20 laps of action. Now Peachman, he's starting to go after. And Jeff Goodwin is still there. Goodwin at inside line. Jeff Goodwin is fast. Ian Burnett is coming back again. Then Les Lydiard, then Martin Smith. But David Giggins is the clear leader. Peachman now is in 2nd place, clear 2nd. Jeff Goodwin dropping back a little. That was sheer determination and courage that got Peachman that 2nd place, because Jeff Goodwin really flew up. So now Erica Earler, the flying granny, has been caught by David Giggins. Peachman for Castrol. Disposal, Jeff Goodwin. Walsall Lighthouse, Ian Burnett comes in for Castrol Barlow. Martin Smith in Scope, it's the next one. Carl Kinder, Dronkamek comes next. Jerry Peachman now is pulling away from Jeff Goodwin. At the top turn, Giggins is the leader. Then Goodwin is fighting back again. So now we are on lap Mahar of Dave Giggins. The silver of Jerry Peachman, Max Sider, Castrol in 2nd, Vauxhall vehicle, Vauxhall Frontiera. Then the Caird waste disposal of Jeff Goodwin, number 3. Mulgard, South it who went. So one of the boats, I didn't see who it was, flipped right in front of the crowd, but the race will be restarted. After 5 laps, the red flags are out, the boat flipped. I don't know, I was watching the leaders. Who was it? It was young James Pebble, we think, the man who flipped the other day in Chasewater. And it looks very much as though it was one of the Pebble boats. Divers in the water, the blue and white flag signifies the diver is in the water, the top has come off the boat, and the driver is out of the boat okay, so there is no problem. It was young James Pebble, we think. He flipped at Chasewater, he wrote the boat off in Chasewater. He has another brand new boat today. So poor old Dad, Jim Pepperell, who builds the boats, looks as though he's going to have to get going again because young James has flipped the boat yet again. Control through. Spalding is still second. Spalding and Diggins are having a tremendous battle. Spalding on the inside. Spalding is getting a bit high. Keep your camera on Spalding. Roy Spalding is the man of the moment. And Spalding is catching Peachman. Spalding in second place. Diggins is only third. And Spalding died a bit there. He's lifting off again. Roy Spalding and Dave Diggins together. Watch those two absolutely locked together as they go up that side. Diggins on the outside, Spalding on the inside. Peachman leads. Selva first, Yamaha second and third. Diggins round. Spalding has lost it. Spalding has lost it up. Now Diggins is up to be second. Spalding back to be third. this year in the brand new Burgess. So now Dave Giggins is the clear leader. He's got nobody near it. Oh, and Peachman has got going again. It must have been the Jack bloke that came out. So he's now a full lap behind. So now Peachman is a full lap behind. So we are on lap number 8 of 14. And Peachman is now chasing Giggins, but he is a full lap to catch everybody. And that is a very tall order. Dave Giggins still is the leader. Jerry Peachman is still right behind him. But Peachman is in last place at the moment. Roy Spalding is now in second. Third is Jeff Goodwin. And Jeff Goodwin really is going for it now. Martin Smith is fourth. Fifth is Ian Burnett. But Roy Spalding is in second place for a long, long way. And Jeff Goodwin is going. Spalding, and he's gone past him. Jeff Goodwin's up into second place at the top turn. Oh, and Spalding went for a tight one. It didn't come off. So now Peachman's out of last place. He's got past number 88. He's out of last place now. Yes, Cattermole shut the door. Jeff Goodwin then. Oh, no, Roy Spalding nearly nosedived. Spalding is trying so hard. He's diving the boat in on the corners. So Jeff Goodwin in and Smith now. And Ian Burner and Les Lydiard. And Nigel Whitlam comes next, then Carl Kinder. Jeff Giggins then. Giggins round that last place. He's just got past Cattermole. And David Giggins is still motoring. Now Roy Spalding is when he's beaten. What a colossal race. Jeff Goodwin is driving in second place. And Roy Spalding in third. Because Spalding is under severe pressure. We are now on lap 11 and 14. Got past two boats now. Jeff Goodwin, though, is still slashing along in second place. Roy Spalding attacking in third. Roy Spalding is coming back for second. Jeff Goodwin piling the pressure on. But Spalding was almost there again. Then Martin Smith, then Ian Burnett just doesn't know what's hit him. He's not in the race. He's dropping further and further back. David Giggins now on lap number 12. Giggins is on lap 12. On lap 13. We are now on lap 13. So Giggins is on lap 13. And Jerry Peachman has now got past Brian Sholber. Now Jeff Goodwin took a tight one. Roy Spalding coming round the outside. Jeff Goodwin is fighting back for care. Number 3, Silver Powered Mulgard. Jeff Goodwin really is going. We are on the last lap. Giggins is now on his last lap. So, David Giggins is on the last lap. Jerry Peachman then has not got, it's only got past two boats. And he has got to get past Brian Sholder in second place. Roy Spalding third. Martin Smith fourth and Ian Burnett fifth. But he really is not, he's not getting at it. So Jeff Goodwin is streaking up the other side in second place. Roy Spalding is going to lose. Spalding has lost the third place to Martin Smith, unless he does something about it. Martin Smith has come through to take third, but it's hellish close. He could third. Martin Smith is third. Roy Spalding fourth. Ian Burnett fifth. And what a race. The Roy Spalding outfit, well, just a bit of lack of concentration at the end there. And he dropped that magnificent drive from Jeff Goodwin, who only started racing last year. The cared waistcoat we've had for a long, long time. And poor Jerry Peachman. Well, it must have been the Jack bloke that came out, because Peachman blew it Giggins, number 65. Martin Smith on the outside, 29. Followed then by Jeff Goodwin, slashing his way through the field now. William Long is still going pretty well in 27, but on lap number 3, the Yamaha's lead. Roy Spalding, the clear leader, and Father Bob will be really delighted about this. 11 then, Roy Spalding, but he's now being challenged by the young lion from Bedford, Ian Burnap, just 20 years old. 65, Giggins then in 3rd place, 29. Now Jeff Goodwin has got through to be in 5th place, and the cared boat of Jeff Goodwin really making tremendous progress through the field. So Roy Spalding is the clear leader. He is really pulling away from this high-class field, but Ian Burnap is right behind him. So Spalding, number 11, Burnap, 6'5", Yamaha's 1st, 2nd and 3rd and 4th, 29, Martin Smith. Then Jeff Goodwin is closing rapidly. William Long dropping back a little. Nigel Whitlam in number 17. Les Lydiard. And the Max Sider boat of Jerry Peachman is well down the field. He had pole position for a little while yesterday, but he's not going at all today. Turning the top turn then, and we are now on lap number 3 coming down. This is a 20-lap race. Young Roy Spalding has got clear water all the way, and he's taking full advantage of it. Leads then Ian Burnap in 2nd place. Those two Mulgards, 1st, 2nd, and Ian Burnap's pushing it really hard in 2nd place. 3rd then David Giggins. 4th is Martin Smith in the boat, just dropping back a little. Then the Mulgard Silver of Jeff Goodwin. Cared Waste Disposal, number 3, is really starting to make progress. And then Les Lydiard dropping back a bit in the Burgess. Nigel Whitlam is now under pressure from Carl Kinder for the Motomac Parks. Then Jerry Peachman on the outside for Castrol. The number 10 Castrol, brand new Burgess Housecraft Silver, just on the outside, but he's got an awful lot of work to do to catch these leaders. Now on lap 5, Roy Spalding, a 20-lap race. Can Roy Spalding stick the pressure? This is really his first big national season. Spalding is still the leader then. Warsaw Litho, Ian Burnap in 2nd place. 3rd is David Giggins, the man who won yesterday, and he can't do anything about it at the moment. Down to start lap number 6. Spalding leads from Ipswich. Warsaw Litho, Ian Burnap 2nd. Dave Giggins is 3rd. 60-year-old Erica Erler, Flying Granny, has just been lapped by Giggins. And then the Martin Smith laser boat is being caught by Jeff Goodwin. Superb turn by Jeff Goodwin. He's right up behind Martin Smith now. The Mulgard Silver is pulling away from Les Lydiard in the Castrol Bailou. Then number 10, Peachman is still making progress, but he's got a lot to do. Then Nigel Whitlam dropping Potomac on the outside. In front of you, race leader, Roy Spalding, Mulgard, Yamaha. Ian Burnap down at the Wherry turn is still pressing. They're identical outfits, but Burnap has the 1992 Mulgard. Spalding has the 1991. Owen Smith almost made a mistake at that bottom turn. He tried to come back inside Goodwin. Goodwin has got past him. Smith is fighting back, number 29. Now Peachman is going past Les Lydiard. Castrol Max Strong Dry Cider is still making good progress through the field, but Peachman had an awful start. Roy Spalding man now lapping the great John Beale 93, who had an engine problem yesterday. Brian Shoulder has his arm up. He's going out of the race. 65 then Dave Giggins still hanging on to 3rd. Cared Waste Disposal, Jeff Goodwin, and he is definitely making a lot of progress. 5th is Smith. 6th now is Peachman. 7th Les Lydiard, number 9. 8th is 17. 9th is number 2. And 10th is number 96, Nigel outfit. But back to the race leader. There's the Blackpool Pleasure Beach, number 50 of Richard Wood. This is the first time he's raced in a Formula 4 National. Going really well, very smartly turned out, comes from Manchester. Lap number 9, Spalding, is still hanging on to the lead. In fact, he's pulling away a little. So number 11, Roy Spalding leads. Number 16, Warsaw Litho second. 65, David Giggins third. Fourth is number 3. Tremendous battle between the two local drivers. Whitlam on the inside of Kinder down at the Wherry turn. And Kinder has the better of it. Kinder went past Whitlam on that turn by a master bit of driving. Race leader Spalding trim right off the water. Stopped just behind the clubhouse. Richard Wood then just round the Wherry turn. Now they're starting to get in amongst the back markers. And Roy Spalding still is the clear leader. Number 11, 16 Warsaw Litho, then 65, then number 3 is 4th. Now number 10, Jerry Peachman. Castrol Max Sider is in 5th place. But Caird is lifting off, and he's starting to get under pressure from the Housecraft Burgess Silver of Peachman. The race leader then, Mulgard Yamaha, now starting on to lap number 11. Race leader then is on lap 11, a 20-lapper. Spalding is still there. What a fantastic drive by this local driver, the member here at Oulton Broad. And missed the turn, boy. He'll be put back a lap. This is absolutely sensational because he won yesterday. So David Giggins missed the turn by altogether, went inside it, and he will be put back 1 lap. Number 11, we're still on lap 11, a 20-lapper, and Roy Spalding, clear water. Keep the boat down, keep it going, Roy. Our local man from Ipswich, his father Bob Spalding, will be immensely proud of this. Roy was 21 yesterday. He finished 3rd overall yesterday. He's in the lead today. Spalding leads then. Warsaw Litho second. Caird is now in 3rd place, being pressed by Peachman. So Peachman is still making progress in Castrol Max Dry Cider. And he's having a tremendous battle with Jeff Goodwin. Spalding still leads up at the top turn. And Peachman looks as though he ran into trouble up there. He slowed a lot, but now he's got going again. He's having a job to get away from the turn, boys. Number 11 leads, 16 second. 3rd is number 3. 4th now is number 10. 5th is number 29, having an absolute barnstormer of a race. The man from the Midlands Hydroplane Club in Tamworth. But the big race at the moment is for that 3rd place between Caird Waste Disposal, Jeff Goodwin from Liverpool, and Jerry Peachman from Bury St Edmunds. Race leader Roy Spalding. Number 11 comes from Ipswich. We are now on lap 14. Spalding Indus Race, the little Mulgard, powered by the Yamaha, driven by the 21-year-old. Ian Burnap just behind him, Warsaw Litho from Bedford. His father, of course, the ex-Formula 1 driver, Malcolm Burnap. Number 3 is still 3rd. 4th is number 10. 5th is number 29. 6th is number 9, Les Lydiard, Castrol Bialoo. 7th now, and having a tremendous race, is number 2, Carl Kinder, Motormech Parks from here in Lowestoft. 8th is number 17. 9th, and the leaders around already. So in 9th place, I think that it will probably be Giggins, number 65, because he's catching everybody else up. Ian Burnap in 2nd. Then the big battle for 3rd place. Jerry Peachman is dropping back a little on Jeff Goodwin at the moment. So Castrol Max Cider is dropping back on the superbly turned out Caird Waste Disposal outfit, and it is fast. That was held the pole position yesterday. He's only 3rd today. But Warsaw Litho is pressing at the moment, right in front of you, down at the Wherry turn. We are now on lap 16. And this is a 20-lap race. We're on lap 16, and Roy Spalding is still the man of the moment. Roy Spalding made a mess of the turns yesterday, but he's not making a mess of things today. Spalding at the top turn then. Burnap still there in 2nd place. 3rd is still number 3, a long, long way back. Jerry Peachman dropping back in 4th place. 29 is in 5th. 6th place now is number 9, Les Lydiard. It's number 17. I think 88 is a lap behind at the moment. So 17 is 8. And then the race leader, Caird Waste Disposal, Jeff Goodwin from Liverpool. Come all the way down. He started racing last year. He has a Mulgard Silver, really well turned out. Jerry Peachman then stopping slowly. Peachman is in trouble, I do think. The Castrol Max Cider boat doesn't now seem to be performing as well as it was, but he's still hanging on to the 4th place. Lap 18. Now then, this is where Roy Spalding has got the back markers in front of him. Spalding on the... Oh, it was a tight one. Spalding was up to it, though. Spalding was up to it. And he still is in... He's still got Whitlam, but is now allowing Warsaw Litho to come on. Come on, Roy. Don't back off, Roy. Roy Spalding is locked in. He can't get out. Burnap has gone through on the outside. Spalding took a tight one. Burnap's gone wide. Come on, Roy, get your foot down. And Spalding lifts off on the inside. Burnap on the outside. Spalding is back in the lead. Spalding, superb last lap. This is the last lap. Roy Spalding almost gave it away, but he was good enough. So Spalding still leads. This is the last lap. Come on, Roy Spalding. 3rd is number 3, Waste Disposal. And Roy Spalding still leads. Number 16, Ian Burnap in 2nd, Warsaw Litho. 3rd is number 3. Jerry Peachman, I think, has dropped out, so 29 is now 4th. Roy Spalding turns the top for the last time. He's on the way down for the checkered flag. He is on the way... We're on the last lap now. I miscounted. Sorry about that. A big excitement. Spalding then. Come on, Roy. Can you hang on? But come on, Ian Burnap. What a tremendous race he's driven in 2nd place. He has pressed all the way. The highly experienced Jeff Goodwin, the Caird Waste Disposal. Burnap is attacking again at the top. And they're neck and neck as they come down this side. It's Burnap coming to lead, I think. It's almost neck and neck. It's Burnap and Spalding. Spalding is just going to do it. What a race. What a race. Wave your young men gave you. So 3rd is number 3, Jeff Goodwin. Burnap gave it everything in those last 2 or 3 laps, and there was nothing left at all. So they stream over the line. There's number 2, Carl Kinder. 7th, I think, would be number 50, Lap of Honour, and give them a big wave, ladies and gentlemen. There is David Giggins, who missed the turn, boy. So the drivers are coming back in. Bear in mind, we have the final heat later. Place to start the S850. I feel totally exhausted after commentating on that race. I'm going to hand back to Phil Williard for a little while, and he can just take you through the next one. Beale are both out. Neither of them are running. So the big head-to-head is between, and we're away almost immediately. The flag is dropped. Now then, Roy Spalding has got a pretty good start. Young William Long on this side has got a super start, as has Martin Smith. Ian Burnap's a bit locked in, but David Giggins, 65, has slipped through into 3rd place. At the moment, Spalding leads. Burnap is 2nd and Giggins 3rd. Giggins got straight through into 2nd. Burnap went wide. So now Spalding leads. Giggins is 2nd and Ian Burnap is 3rd. These are the big 3. But Spalding has first run. Spalding then. Roy Spalding, 21 years old, from Ipswich. Jeff Goodwin is up there in 4th place for Caird, number 3. And he's one of the men who really could do well if he could just get started. Spalding 11 leads, 65 Giggins 2nd, 16 Warsaw Litho 3rd. Jeff Goodwin Caird, number 3, 4th. William Long, another superb start. Martin Smith going up on the outside, 29. Followed by Les Lydiard, Nigel Whitlam on the inside in the all-red number 17, a local driver. They're all round the top. Whitlam gets round, a pretty good turn. But Spalding is clear. Spalding is clear, and if he keeps his head now, he will be put under severe pressure by Giggins. He will be put under severe pressure because David Giggins is a very determined, very experienced driver. But at the moment, we've lost it. Carl Kinder, the Motormech Parts local driver, has barrel rolled at the where he turned, so that unfortunately means we'll have to stop the race. It means that Roy Spalding has got to do it all again. And that means that David Giggins has another opportunity. Now this time, Giggins will start next to Spalding, which is going to make it that little bit more tricky because he had Jeff Goodwin next to him and Ian Burnett last time. Now this is all more for the nerves, for the adrenaline. It is going to make it all the more tricky for Spalding. The young man from Ipswich is going to be under a bit of pressure now. They're going to be sitting on the start line maybe for 5 or 10 minutes waiting for this race to restart. Carl Kinder was the man that barrel rolled. He's a very experienced driver around Oulton Broad and he knows his way round. He was going for a tight one. He has his new sponsor on the side, Motormech Parts from Lowestoft, a local company that specialise in car parts, replacement car parts, all types of replacement car parts for Japanese, UK cars, French cars. They particularly specialise in brake parts, brake shoes, clutch parts, that sort of thing, drive shaft parts. But unfortunately, Carl Kinder, who has the VW centre here in Lowestoft, is a garage owner, has come out of his Mulgard safety cell boat. That was a 1989 Mulgard that Jerry Peachman raced 2 years ago. Carl built his own safety cell in the boat and proved it to be an extremely competitive outfit. He was laying 6th overall, let me just tell you. He was, in fact, yes, number 2, Motormech Parts. He had got 382 points. He had an 8th and an 8th. So he certainly was doing pretty well. But that's really unfortunate for Carl Kinder. The boat looks okay. It was a pretty steady barrel roll. He just hooked it too tight. There was a lot of boats all around him and over it went. These drivers, of course, are strapped into a safety cell, so he would have been totally protected by the cell. Once he's got underwater, he can then, he's also attached to the engine by a jack plug. He would have pulled the jack plug as he went over to have cut the engine so it didn't suck in water and hydraulic the engine. He was a bit nervous on the corners. Here we go then, the flag is down. Now Spalding has been left, he was a bit slow. Giggins is ahead of him, Martin Smith leads. Spalding has dropped, he missed the break. Young William Long is right up there, Nigel Whitlam. Richard Wood is going really well. Now Spalding is forging into the lead, but he is on the outside and Giggins is on the inside. Giggins has turned first and Spalding is well back. He's probably only about 3rd or 4th, but I think he's coming through to 2nd now. But Giggins, unfortunately, has got the drop on young Spalding. And now he's going to have to work really hard. Martin Smith then, number 29, is the 2nd place at the moment. David Giggins, though, has the lead. And I think Giggins is going to be an awful job to peg back now. He's streaking away. Number 65. Dave Giggins is the man that is streaking away from the field. And I think he's going to be a job to peg back. But in fact, 360 points for 2nd place for Roy Spalding may be good enough for him to win overall, because Giggins then will end up with 1,013. David Giggins, Mitsui Yamaha, number 65 leads. Now Ian Burnett has forged his way through into 3rd place, got past Martin Smith. Good turn by Burnett there, very smooth, got inside Smith, pushed him out. The classic powerboat turn, and he is away now in 3rd place. Now Jeff Goodwin is starting to make progress. Les Lydiard, Castrol Vialu, number 9 comes next, followed by Nigel Gill, 96 in the Peveril hull. Very nicely turned out outfit. But the race leader, David Giggins then. Humphreys hull, this is only the 2nd hull that Tony Humphreys has built, and it certainly looks competitive. But mind you, the man is driving sensational race, and he is really going along well. He's ahead of Brian Scholver, ahead of Nigel Whitlam, ahead of the 60-year-old Erica Erler, and Phil Catamol, and now William Long has dropped right back out of the field. But he is quick, but not very quick once we get going. David Diggins then, now pulling away from this high-class field, and really Ian Burnett can do very little about Roy Spalding at the moment. But Roy Spalding needs to hang on to this second place. Hanging on to the second place will be enough to give him an overall victory, I think, because Giggins was Mr. Turnboy in the second race. It was a very uncharacteristic mistake he made. So Giggins then is the leader. 20, Roy Spalding, clear second. Third is Ian Burnett, Walsall Lyko from Bedford. Now Jeff Goodwin is starting to make progress in fourth place, number 3. That's the cared waste disposal boat. Goodwin then lifts off, Boldard Selva. Yamaha first, second, third, Selva fourth, Yamaha fifth and sixth, and Selva again in seventh. So Yamahas really are doing extremely well today. They really have to drop on the Selvas at the moment, and this man Giggins, 65, Mitsui Yamaha on the side of the boat, really going very well in the Humphreys hull, all yellow turns, the Wherry turn, Roy Spalding, Boldard Yamaha in second place, number 11, now being pressed just a little bit by Walsall Litho's Ian Burnett. Fourth place, Jeff Goodwin, Boldard Selva, and that number 3 boat is starting just to make a little bit of progress. He appears to know he was the pole position man in practice. He did appear to be the quickest boat on the race course, but he is not just showing it at the moment. It was a bit slow starting. Giggins then, 65, right in front of you, on lap number 7. It's an 18-lap race now. Spalding in second. Ian Burnett then, Walsall Litho third. And no doubt now, the cared boat of Jeff Goodwin is getting considerably closer. Nigel Gill has pulled off the course. He has a problem. So number 96, that's really bad luck for him because he was going really well. But the big four are now pulling away from Martin Smith and Leslie Diard, number 9, and Richard Wood, number 50. Kevin Brian Scholver and Nigel Whitlam, race leader. Number 65 right in front of you. Back now by Roy Spalding, number 11, down at the Wherry turn. And he's followed by Ian Burnett and Jeff Goodwin, and they're all getting just that little bit closer. 3 mole guards all together. Different power units on the back. And Jeff Goodwin at the moment, cared waste disposal, is very quick along the straight. He loses out on the turn, boys. On the other hand, David Giggins, number 65, all yellow, 18-lap race. Giggins is now on lap number 9, so we're up to half distance. Roy Spalding has now got past Erica Erler, the 60-year-old grandmother, who just loves powerboat racing. Ian Burnett on the inside. He didn't have too much room with Erica Erler, which allowed Jeff Goodwin to get that little bit closer to him. Goodwin can now see his chance. Burnett as they get to that top turn, but I think that Burnett will shut the door. Goodwin has got the inside line and he's got through. So Jeff Goodwin has passed Ian Burnett going up that back straight. So now Jeff Goodwin, but I don't think Ian Burnett's going to take that line down. I think he's going to fight back. Now Jeff Goodwin suddenly has flown away from Ian Burnett and he's up into third place. Now Jeff Goodwin at the moment with 684 points. If he could get through into the lead, that would be to beat Roy Spalding into that second place. He would be the overall winner. So Goodwin is still got a great chance, and Roy Spalding needs to be extremely careful that he does not let Jeff Goodwin pass him. But Goodwin is getting closer. Giggins then, 65, on lap number 11, 18-lap race. David Giggins still leads, right in front of you in yellow. But the big interest at the moment is number 11, Roy Spalding, our local driver, being looks to me as though he's going a bit wide. He looks to me as though he thinks he's safe in second place, and I don't think he's aware that Jeff Goodwin is closing on him. Because Goodwin is definitely closing, and it looks to me as though Roy Spalding is... Oh, and Goodwin almost flipped! My goodness, Goodwin almost... He took off, and the boat was completely airborne. But Goodwin is still ruthlessly closing down on Roy Spalding, and I really think that Spalding doesn't know he's there. Spalding seems to me to be running the boat lower. He thinks that he's good enough, but Jeff Goodwin is definitely closing, and Ian Burnap is dropping back quite dramatically. And we are now on lap number 12, just on to 13 now. An 18-lap race. Second place, but Goodwin is now probably only 50 or 60 yards behind him. No, maybe a little further now. Spalding has, I think, maybe has realised the day. Oh, and he didn't have a lot of room. Spalding was in a little trouble then. Brian Shoulder hooked it very tight, and Spalding he's all right now. He's got past number 37, Brian Shoulder, but it's allowed the waste disposal boat of Jeff Goodwin to get that little bit 14. Now it's really the real question is, can Spalding hang on to second place? Because there's no doubt that Goodwin is closing, and Goodwin is right behind him now. Spalding looks to me as though he still thinks that second place is safe, but Goodwin is right along. He's almost up to him now. Goodwin, though, lost out on that turn, and now Roy Spalding has the little cushion again. Is still going steadily along on lap 14, and now Goodwin is closing again as they go to the top of the course. And whichever one of these boats finishes in second place will be the winner overall, I think, according to my calculations. But Spalding shut the door at the top, and now he's come out a little bit better, and Goodwin is back a bit. So we're on lap 15, and Goodwin is still chasing hard. Goodwin is still not given up. Jeff Goodwin then, cared, wasted. Oh, a superb turn by Goodwin. He lifts off again, and he's that much good, he almost flipped again. He's really pushing it hard. Goodwin really is pushing young Spalding. And Spalding, at the moment, is responding. He's okay. The race leader, David Giggins, right in front of you. Spalding hooked it very tight. Goodwin went out wide. We're on lap 16. It's an 18-lap race. There's 2 more to go, and Spalding is still in second place. David Giggins on the far side there. Jeff Goodwin. Then Ian Burnap comes next for Walsall Litho. Followed then by 29 Martin Smith. But back to the big battle. The rest really don't matter. Spalding against Goodwin. Up at the top turn. Now Jeff Goodwin will... Oh, and Goodwin almost kited it again. Goodwin is absolutely throwing caution to the winds. But that flip, or near flip, slowed him up because he's dropped back again. Now there's 2 back markers in front of Spalding, and he has got to negotiate those back markers and not let Goodwin through. The race leader then is just turning the top turn on lap 17, coming down to start the last lap. It looks to me as though Roy Spalding has got enough cushion to stay in second place. Round that top turn then for the second on the last lap. This is the final lap. Now Roy Spalding must keep calm now, no mistakes. Round the turn, boy, for the last time. Down to the Werry turn, on the back straight. Jeff Goodwin can't do it now, I don't think he's going to have. Giggins has turned the top, he's on his way down towards us. Goes out, officer of the day. Owen Smith waves the checkered flag. David Giggins takes the chase on his way down. Jeff Goodwin is in the spray behind him. Spalding is going to get second. Tremendous drive. Third then Jeff Goodwin, an enormously good drive by the Caird driver Jeff Goodwin. Finished second or third overall, but a really good Caird. And then fourth came Ian Burnap, Walsall Litho. In 5th place was Martin Smith, the Laser Silkaline boat on number 9, Castrol Byloop, Les Lydiard. And then so it looks very much David Giggins will end up with 1,013 points. Roy Spalding with 360 for second place. will end up with 1,052. Now the other tricky one.
World Powerboat Series.